Guys, this whole story going on between the French president Macron versus Candace Owens it is so fascinating. It is super intriguing because there's countless little nuances and little dips and so on and so forth. There's stories that are coming up now that are running along parallel. Let's look at the Shannon Sharp story. He's being sued for defamation by a woman whom he was joking about on his show. And then there's a story that I don't think many people even know about. And I want to bring this one up because I want to focus on this story. And this is the Cardi B versus Tasha K story. Now, this happened back in March 2019. So it was moons ago, right? Cardi B, she sued the podcaster, blogger, Tasha K. And she sued her in the district court of Georgia. Shout out to Georgia. And she claimed defamation, invasion of privacy, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. The case revolved around 38 plus YouTube videos. Tasha K did 38 plus videos where she claimed that Cardi B was a woman of the night, that she had an STD, that she used the booger sugar, and even insinuated that her children's health, and insinuated issues about her child's health and her marriage. So there was a lot of stuff that Tasha K was saying about Cardi B. So let's talk about those major issues. The defamation, she was making, let's talk about the major issues. She was making, of course, accusations of STDs, 304 woman of the night activities. And those are, of course, harmful enough and they would damage her personhood as well as her brand. Then we got, of course, as a public figure, Cardi B needed to prove that there was actual malice, that Tasha K knew the statements were false and she was acting recklessly, or that she was acting recklessly. Tasha K admitted in court that she intentionally made the claims knowing that she had no proof and refused to take down the videos to keep monetizing them, which is crazy work, right? Tasha K's counterclaim. She sued for assault and emotional distress. Cardi had fans attacking Tasha K online, but the judge granted summary judgment for Cardi on those counterclaims. Let's keep it going. The trial and the verdict. This trial was in January 2022. The jury ruled that in Cardi B's favor on all of the claims. Now, she was awarded this 1 million in general actual damages, 1.5 in punitive damages, approximately 1.34 for attorney's fees and litigation costs, and $250,000 in medical charges and medical damages. Later, that was reduced to 25,000 based on actual expenses. 250,000 was kind of crazy, though, Cardi. Court also issued an injunction ordering Tasha K to remove the defamatory videos and barred her from republishing any of those statements. Okay, then there was an appeal. It was in May to August of 2022. Tasha K appealed to the 11th Court Circuit, which dismissed the appeal on the lack of judicial and jurisdiction, please forgive me, and found she forfeited issues by not properly raising them before the trial judge. So it sounds like she was trying to bring in new evidence during the appeal that was not in play during the actual trial. And in September 2023, this is where it gets weird. Tasha K posted an apology admitting her defeat and expressed regret. Later, she removed it, but still captured. And we can still see that on screenshots. But here it comes. Payment and settlement. Though the judgment was roughly $4 million in 2023, Tasha K filed for bankruptcy. She filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy specifically. And in February 2025, a judge approved a payment plan. Tasha K will pay $1.178 million over 5 years, escalating from $176K in the first year to $388K the last year. She also agreed to stop making defamatory and disparaging statements about Cardi B or her family and remove any existing content featuring Cardi B on her platform. Now, here it is. Cardi B can pursue still the remaining amount if Tasha K defaults, garnishments, or wages are allowed. But this is what I want you to think about. This is what I want you to think about. Cardi B won the case. She was awarded $4 million. But due to Tasha K's filing bankruptcy, she's being paid in installments only $1.2 million. So Cardi B is going to bring in $1.2 million over 5 years. But listen to this. Cardi has a legal right to collect more if she falls short. Tasha also has to remove those videos that defamed her. But this is the thing I don't think people realize. Cardi B spent $1.3 million in legal fees. So she's only getting $1.2 million back. She put out or laid out $1.3 million. So technically, even though she won, Cardi B actually lost financially because Tasha K is not paying her the $4 million. She's only paying her 1.3. I mean 1.5, and she spent 1.2 in the to get there. So she's actually lost $200,000. Now, why did I bring that up? It's real simple. I brought it up because as we're looking at this Candace Owens video, Candace Owens lawsuit, there's something that's jumping out to me. Couple things. Cardi B sued Tasha K. Why did Cardi B sue Tasha K? Cardi B sued Tasha K because Tasha K was basically saying that Cardi B had some kind of STD. And she knew in the back of her mind that the only way you can prove that is you must get a blood test. Why did Cardi B sue her? Because she already knew that she didn't have the STD. And she knew that she was going to have to go, they were going to have to draw blood and they was going to have to get it analyzed and come find out that she didn't actually have the STD. Hence why she sued Tasha K. So now jump across the pond to the Macrons. Why did the Macrons sue Candace Owens? I theorize and hypothesize because they know she's a woman. They already know. The Macrons know that they're going to have to do a blood test. This is not like a lawsuit where I say, hey, Jim Bob was speeding down the road. Well, they're not going to take a blood test for that. They're going to look at some closed caption cameras, maybe look and see if there was an accident, look at some ring cameras. They're not going to take a blood test for that because it's not germane to the determining of the facts. However, if I said that Jermaine is the child of Sally, is the father of Sally's child, and Jim Bob over here has been paying child support, but it really should have been Johnny, the only way that that's going to get solved is by what? Doing a DNA test or drawing blood. So why did the Macrons do this if they know that they're going to lose? I don't think they know they're going to, I don't think they're going to lose because I think it's true that Brigitte Macron is a woman. And, Candace keeps talking about discovery, discovery, discovery. I think Discovery's going to, she might want to stick to Discovery Channel because I don't think this Discovery is going to go in the way that she wants it to go. Because if it comes up in evidence in Discovery and they drop the bomb on her in Discovery that Brigitte has been proven to be a woman through 8 different independent doctors, she's gonna have to scuttle this. But why would you go to trial if you already know that you lost? She's gonna have to scuttle it. If they don't reveal it during Discovery, I don't think they can. If they don't reveal it during Discovery and they just wait until the trial and drag it out even longer, guess what? That's just more money that Candace is going to put out, only to later on find out that she's lost. And I don't know how they're going to break down because they're asking for punitive damages. They're asking for real damages, lawyer fees, the same thing that Cardi B and Tasha K did. So she could be looking at a maybe 5,000. She could be looking at a $4 or $5 million judgment in pretty short order. And let's not forget, this trial started, this whole shenanigans with Cardi B and Tasha K started in 2019 and ended almost in 2022, and they were really still wrangling it out in 25. So that's 6 years of lawsuits and briefs and motions and this and that going back and forth between lawyers. Those lawyer fees are going to go up pretty fast and pretty quick. Now, I don't know if they're necessarily going to go fast, if it's going to be more than what Tasha K and Cardi B, but I think it's fair to say we can see a pattern, we can see a trend, we can see something as a benchmark here. This thing is going to probably go into the 4, maybe 6, $8 million range pretty quickly. And I don't see a way that this is going to win. I don't see a way that Candace can win this. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think that she has a chance? Do you think that she has an opportunity, a pathway to victory? Let me know. I would love to hear your theory. So down in the comments, drop those thoughts, drop those comments, all that kind of good jazz. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.